Climate change isn't just about melting glaciers or far-off ice caps anymore. It's no longer a warning, it's a reality. Every corner of the world is feeling its wrath, and some countries are being pushed to the brink of collapse. From deadly floods to relentless droughts, the impacts are hitting faster, harder, and with devastating consequences. The Climate Risk Index 2025 by German Watch lists the countries suffering most, not from predictions, but from real events. These aren't just numbers, these are lives, homes, and futures hanging in the balance. Let's dive into the top 10 countries hit hardest by the climate crisis. Pakistan leads the list after enduring one of the most catastrophic floods in modern history. A third of the entire country was underwater. Over 33 million people were affected. That's more than the population of Australia. Entire villages were erased, and diseases spread in stagnant waters. Climate unpredictability and intense monsoons are turning daily life into a survival struggle. Crops were wiped out and families lost everything in minutes. Belize, a peaceful coastal country in Central America, ranks second. It's small but incredibly vulnerable. Rising sea levels are swallowing beaches and creeping into villages. Coral reefs, the heart of its tourism economy, are bleaching and dying. Stronger and more frequent hurricanes tear through homes and leave trails of destruction. Fishermen can no longer rely on the ocean as they once did. Italy is feeling the burn, quite literally. The summer of 2024 brought record-shattering temperatures, with parts of northern Italy drying out completely. The iconic River Po nearly disappeared, revealing shipwrecks from World War II. Farmers in the Po Valley, one of Europe's richest agricultural zones, are watching crops die and irrigation systems fail. In Greece, wildfires have become seasonal disasters. Last year, blazes burned over 120,000 hectares of land, an area almost the size of Los Angeles. Residents of Athens wore masks not because of COVID, but because of smoke choking the city. The Mediterranean heat dome is making forests explode into flames with the smallest spark. Spain, known for its sunshine, is now cursed by it. In southern Spain, lakes are drying up. Cities like Seville are rationing water, while the agricultural heartland is turning to dust. Olive oil production, one of Spain's proudest exports, is in crisis. Farmers are leaving land their families have worked for generations. Puerto Rico still bears scars from Hurricane Maria, but the storms haven't stopped. With every new hurricane season, the island braces for impact. Blackouts are common. Recovery is slow, infrastructure is aging, and funding is scarce. As the climate worsens, Puerto Rico remains stuck in a loop of destruction and fragile recovery. Even the United States, one of the wealthiest nations in the world, can't escape. From California wildfires that darken skies for days to hurricanes battering the Gulf Coast, no region is safe. Climate-related disasters in 2024 alone caused over $150 billion in damages. Communities are being permanently displaced. Insurance companies are pulling out of high-risk areas. It's not just a crisis, it's a collapse in slow motion. Nigeria, Africa's most populous country, is caught in a deadly divide. The north is drying up, with the shrinking of Lake Chad displacing thousands. In contrast, the south faces floods that wash away homes and schools. Farming is increasingly difficult and the risk of famine is growing. For a country dependent on agriculture, this is an existential threat. In Portugal, both the land and people are suffering. The country has seen a record number of wildfires and entire villages have been wiped out. The heat is relentless, pushing temperatures to 45 °C, 113 °C. Elderly citizens are especially vulnerable. Climate change isn't just destroying forests, it's killing people. Bulgaria might not be in global headlines, but its climate struggles are severe. Torrential rains have caused deadly landslides and flash floods in recent years. Rural communities often lack the infrastructure to respond. Roads crumble, bridges collapse. Entire regions are becoming uninhabitable. Yet, little attention is paid. These 10 countries are living proof that climate change is no longer a future scenario. It's today's reality. The world is on fire, underwater, and running out of time. But there's still a window, a shrinking one, to act. It's not just about saving polar bears or protecting rainforests. It's about people, families, homes, lives. We must raise awareness, push for real climate action, and stand with those already on the front lines of this crisis. Because if we don't act now, this list will only grow. Like, share, and subscribe to be part of the change. Together, we can't afford to look away anymore.